Day 2, A Course in Miracles, January 6th, 2021. A day that will live in infamy. It's almost 5, so today there's been some, kerfuffle in the Capitol. So, anyway, today's practice is the same thing as yesterday. You let your eyes light on things and you don't exclude anything intentionally. I have given this car all I had it right in my hand. Here's the weirdest thing. All meaning it has for me. I swear to God, I just did it 100 times so I had it down. My ego is blocking this one. I've given that trash can all meaning it has for me. I've given those rocks all meaning it has for me. I've given that sign all meaning it has for me. I've given those flags all meaning they have for me. I've given this truck all meaning it has for me. So that's what you're going to do. And so, as I said in the group this morning, breathing in and exhaling, and just calm your body as you point things out. I gave that telephone pole all meaning it has for me. I'm telling you, this is a weird one. I posted like honking huge posts today. I feel like I just put my guts out there today. Just completely just opened up. I feel like I completely opened up today. And I don't know if it's what's going on in the United States, or if it's all tied together, or if it's all the same. But man, I posted this meme. Some guy posted this meme. It's something about describing the Earth as like this water rock, like something in outer space, like traveling or whatever. But it was like cute and funny. And it's like, it said, who can say that life isn't magical? But it was something about, like, you're on a water rock, like in the middle of, it's somewhere in outer space, like this. How is that anything but magical, or something like that? It was funny though. I'm not doing it justice. And some guy, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's a screenshot or whatever, sends it to me in a message, like a private message, and then has this issue with the word magical. And he said, it's not magical, it's intelligently designed. I said, okay, so intelligently designed or magical, I said, we assign all meanings, and the two terms don't necessarily have to be mutually exclusive. So then he comes at me. I said, if you're trying to make me follow the script that your ego's writing for me in your head, I'm not available for that. Like, peace. And then he's like, he comes back like, if you aren't up for something about like an exchange of ideas or some crap like that, I'm like, fuck, it's a meme. Are you kidding me? I said, it was something about it. I'm like, man, so he was like he's one of these religious people that for some reason thinks they need to go around and set people straight on the vocabulary. So he's helping me out, changing my word magic. It wasn't even my word. I'm like, dude, it's a meme. And my friends who have a sense of humor understand. And I'm like, maybe you shouldn't, because he was like, maybe you shouldn't go posting things if you're not up for an exchange of ideas or something like that. I'm like, maybe you should just stay away from other people's pages that you don't know, or conversations that you weren't invited to. Like, I didn't put your name on there. Your name wasn't on there. I'm like, I'm a minister. I don't leave God out of anything, So if you leave God out of the word magical, that's on you. So, whatever. It's like, but I tell you, I was triggered. My heart was like, and then this isn't typical for me. So today is a very atypical day. So I did my little live stream, and then I was going to read before everybody got up. And nope, the phone was just like, oh, bam, 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 bam. And then the writing, I was writing, and I'm like, okay, I kept thinking, okay, this is it. I'll post this and then I'll read, or I'll post this and then I'll like, no, it was like stuff was just pouring out of me. I didn't like it. I didn't like it very much, but I did it. Then I got a call from someone who I was trying to protect from getting hurt by someone else. This is a little bit ago. And I actually hurt them because what they thought I was saying was, I was saying, okay, I was saying like, I don't usually do that here. And then I didn't want someone to attack this person because I wanted this person to feel safe. And then I'm the one that made her feel unsafe. Like, you just have to love that trying is not doing. So I did what I didn't want someone else to do. So me being worried about somebody else doing that created that. So I already know. So I assign all meaning to someone coming at me on Facebook. And that happened after that guy, the meme attacker with no sense of humor, that happened after a post I had, and then some conversation, because then I have these great people that are like, hey, don't worry, say whatever you want, we're all open. And I'm like, well, you'd be surprised, I've gotten torn apart by people, da 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 da. And then here's a private message. You used to look magical. Dude, go find a Satanist, Luciferian to go after, because they're out there. Go find those people. But no, I opened myself up to it because I was a vibrational match for that. So I assign all meaning. And I'm also going through this money thing right now. I'm like, freaking out a little bit. And I'm trying to cancel my trademarking process so I can get my money back. They said I could, but they're like, just call. And then when I call, no one answers. Oh, what a cluster this is. Just go. So, don't expect to do a Course in Miracles and be like skipping along, tra-la-la-la-la, with fairies kissing your face every second. That's not what it's about. It's a trigger fest. And it's fun because we're digging the dirt out, and this whole I assign all meaning. So I was saying that about this, like I was a pine cone, like cement thing in somebody's yard. I'm like, I assign all meaning to that pine cone thing. And that led to this piece of art I made in college. We had to redesign a piece of nature, and I took an acorn cap and I made the cap on the bottom as the base, like this, and then the acorn part came up through like this, and then I tore, I made the acorn and then I tore it apart, and I put the seed in there that you could take out, and it was big. And I didn't have many classes my last semester because, well, I'm not going to talk about college. I changed my major 14 times. I have a lot of stories. So even the kids in my class, the teacher was like, I don't give anybody A's. And even I ran the kiln every night because I used to have to walk like 6 miles. It's not that bad. 6 miles to get to, because I lived off campus. So 6 miles back and then 6 miles in the morning, and I would just sleep in the ceramics room, and I would run the kiln all night. And then I saved myself 12 miles of walking. And I worked in the dorm, so I had to be there for all the meals, so I could get free food. Oh, that was cool. You know what else? See what happens? One thing leads to another. You know, ADD is a little bit fun. Anybody who says not a little fun is wrong, because it's fun. Because now, look where I am. There's this lady who I rented a room from this lady, and she was like a therapist, but for really poor people. And so when she found out I worked in the dorm, she's like, "Can you get extra food?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then then I found out I couldn't. I said, "Well, where does the food go?" She goes, I said, "Do you throw it away?" She goes, "No, it goes to the hogs. It goes to the pigs." I'm like, "But there's women that want it." So we used to have to sneak. I found someone that would help me. We snuck food out. We'd sneak the food out, and I'd get it to this lady. All right. Wow. So see what happens? It's like I assign all meaning, and this all started, and then the acorn thing. The teacher's like, "I don't give A's," and everybody in the class even was like, "You gotta give her an A. You gotta give her an A." And but all that whole thing that just came out of my mouth, that was all from I assign all meaning to that pine cone cement structure in front of that person's house. Like, that's cuckoo, right? So enjoy the process, but don't expect not to be triggered. Just know you're going to get triggered. I assign all meaning to that car. I assign all meaning to that brick wall, and relax and see how stuff attaches one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing, and see what age is it. I assign all meaning to that sunset, and then you feel, sunsets have always made me calm or relaxed or whatever. I assign all meaning to those lights. Oh, I remember that time that I got pulled over. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cool, man. But don't expect not to be triggered. It's a trigger fest, and it's a cool thing. So enjoy it. I assign all meaning to this car pulling in next to me. I assign, and then now I think, she's wearing a mask. I assign all meaning to people wearing masks by themselves driving their cars. Now I can feel that in my stomach. I assign all meaning to hair salons. Okay, like that. So have fun with it. Expect to get triggered and have fun. It's a nice breakdown. It's good because 2021, there's a breakdown, breakthrough. It's like a coming apart so you can put it back together in a better way. That's all. All right. Love you. Have a great day. Have fun. Have fun with this. Love you.